Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how na dey? I be. As you dey see us so, as you dey see our faces so, you dey see men that matters in the society according to Fresh. It took us a really hard time to get these big boys, big dogs to come to the studio today, but we had to make it happen because we have to analyze football. This is Solo Predict Sports TV. My name is Muno Linsky, like you already know, and I have Fresh in the building, Mr. Q and Mr. Bimbo. Well, I already know as it be now. Me, I'm the neutral person here, so I can say anything I like. Nobody will tell me anything. You know, understand? Oh yes, we don't miss Fresh since so far. But I don't know why your face is like this. How are you?
Good day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Everywhere good, everywhere marama. I don't say I don't miss me die. You understand? But the thing be say, I go on international duty for Solo Sport Predict TV. And I am back and better. Everywhere good. You can see, I there with men that matters in the society. Mr. Q, the man of truth. Mr. Muno, the neutral man. He can decide to move here, move here, move here, move everywhere. And I there with the face of the Gunners. And of course, you know, now me be the Chelsea spokesman. Now me be the channel. Now we be the channel. Now we they come to see. You understand? May they watch us. So like this now, we just there for VAR now.
Yes, yes,
and you know the big boys, the people they play Champions League. Now then they sit down here. Now they're supposed to sit down here. They talk.
What do you mean by that?
What did they talk? They say you get some kind of people be noisemakers. We know they here. People like Omeka, people like Mr. Ford. So that means you can see say how the thing go be based on say this our stuff we want to do now. Everywhere go just sweet. You go dey peaceful because Omeka and Co no dey here.
No, yeah.
You understand? So on Tuesday, some set of big boys play. You understand? Liverpool, Chelsea, and I don't go lie you, even though Chelsea even win that match, but I know they're impressed because Chelsea don't dey form asses. And I don't know why Chelsea go to get three red card. 3 matches down. So I'm going to fear that Chelsea they play now. Say, now red card they won't collect.
Unnecessary red cards.
Oh, I just tire. They play Benfica. That is Mourinho came back to Stamford Bridge. Chelsea managed win 1-0. Thank God say they collect the red card towards when the match don't end. Then Liverpool, Mr. Q. Liverpool played the Galatasaray. And you know, say Liverpool are English champions. Galatasaray are Turkish champions. And our homeboy, Osimhen, and he scored. Yes. How you take see that match?
Well, it was an interesting match, you know, first of all. But you know, at the end of the day, Liverpool still lost once again because they lost the last Premier League match and now they lost the Champions League match again. So, you know, we've all been seeing the cracks in Liverpool defense. You know, we've been seeing it coming. You know, they lacked, they didn't play with cohesion. They lacked fluidity. You know, even though they had 67% possession of the ball, but still they couldn't show anything, you know, for it. And, you know, when you change your two right and left back, you know, it affects the defense. And besides that, you know, Konate has been the culprit once again. You know, always backpedaling, not decisive in his, you know, defensive tackling and all that. So, yeah, and even though they bought Florent Wirtz for about 120 million, you know, I still, and Slot doesn't still know how to play him in that Liverpool side, you know, and I think, you know, because last season Liverpool blew all the Premier League teams. They blew them away, you know, but this season, you know, they've been a shadow of themselves. They've been getting away with, you know, lucky wins at the late minute of the game. But because they still played better than the Galatasaray team, but defensively, they've been very, 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 very poor. And that's the reason why they lost.
But for Liverpool, that kind of attack, they get men with that front now. They can't even add Isak.
Yeah, they added Isak because, you know, Isak didn't partake in the preseason, so he's not yet fully fit. So he could just play a couple of minutes. He couldn't play 90 minutes. And, you know, like I said, they lack a lot of cohesion and fluidity in the attack. They miss Luis Diaz a lot because, you know, if you are attacking from the left-hand side, and this their left back, Kekes has also been very, very poor defensively and offensively, you know, because for the past 2 seasons, they've been lacking, a lot of creativity and attack from the left hand side. Just like this their former player Robertson. He played a lot from the left hand side and is always on the front foot. So they lack that fluidity from that side, and losing Luis Diaz, also affected them because they had to leave for Bayern Munich. So yeah, but I still think they are going to get their mojo back. They are going to get their acts right. But right now, defensively, they've been very, very, very poor, and it's really sad that they couldn't sign Gueye from Crystal Palace because they already agreed on personal terms. But the last minute, the player Crystal Palace wanted to buy had an injury, so they couldn't sell Gueye to Liverpool. Defensively, Liverpool has been very, very poor.
Sorry to cut you, but I just want to reiterate what you just said, because the last time we did VR, another Liverpoolian, that's Mr. Frank, mentioned the same thing about the Liverpool defense. With respect to every other opposing fan saying, "Come on, Liverpool is a very good team. How can you guys be complaining?" He said the same thing. So I think I need to start trusting that the Liverpool defense needs to happen. And you also mentioned Konate, like you mentioned. So I think there's something that has to do with that defense that needs to be, I don't know, remodeled or something. And no matter how good your attack is, if the moment the ball crosses the line from the midfield to the other side, then the defense is in problem.
Yes,
so
yes.
For Liverpool, I think their defense is something that they have to work on.
And just like you said, even their right back, Jeremy Frimpong, has been very, 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 very poor. He doesn't give any support to the attack. Hardly have you seen him make a clear cross, from the right hand side.
But against Galatasaray, I think Frimpong was actually the best player on the pitch. If you watch that match against Galatasaray, Frimpong actually played from the right back. He was overlapping and making some crosses, and even came in. He caught across the box a couple of times. So I think he did excellently well for that Galatasaray match. Konate has actually been extremely poor this season. You understand? He has made blunders.
Yeah.
He committed a couple of blunders to Osimhen, even though that, I don't know, Osimhen was not prolific enough in that match, or probably he's still not 100% fit. You understand? Konate actually committed a couple of blunders. So I think Liverpool defense needs to twist something and work towards it. And then the attack, the minute Salah is not playing perfectly, it feels like the attack is not doing what it's supposed to do. So and for that match, Salah was on the bench. He came on later on. You understand? So, but so far this season, everybody that has been watching Liverpool have seen that they are not so spectacular this season. They have just been. We actually don't believe in luck in football. There's still luck.
There's so much expectations from them. I mean,
they've actually been winning almost all their matches with luck at that minute.
Yeah.
They almost had the same luck against the Galatasaray also when they were awarded the penalty ball. The VAR cancelled it out. You understand? So for this season, Liverpool has actually not done anything spectacular, considering the fact that they are the defending champion and they got to the quarterfinals last year, the Champions League. But then again, like we said, they lost a couple of players. Luis Diaz is one of their best players. He's flexible, he cuts across, comes in. Then Diego Jota again, the moral coming from his passing is going to affect them, but still, they are professionals. They're supposed to know what to do, how to handle situations like that.
Okay.
Don't be smart, and I don't say analysis now. I want to tell you, say I deal with men that matters in society. You understand? Mr. Beams, your team played yesterday. The Gunners. And I must say, I did very, very impressed, because Arsenal team just they complete. I'm not going to lie you. You understand? Arsenal team they complete from back to front, midfield. You understand? Arsenal went away with 2-0. Mr. Beams, I know you are feeling all right. I know you are feeling good.
They are right now. They are the proudest team.
Yeah, I want to make. I don't know why your shoulder up.
They are shoulder
I want to make this analysis.
But to be realistic, yesterday's match, even though we won, we went with the 3 points. I didn't feel the team. They lost too many
chances. Yes.
They lost too many chances, and we were leading just 1-0. 1-0 in the football in a game of football is more like a gamble. Anything could happen. Do you understand? Because I could remember they had a chance that Raya saved. If he had gone in, it could have ended 1-1. You understand? So you don't have those kind of chances
against teams like Olympiacos. I'm not saying they are lesser teams, but they were the underdogs. So if you're having chances like that against underdogs and you're not converting those chances, what are you going to have against big teams? You understand? All I saw yesterday was Gyökeres is actually a machine. He was extremely hardworking. You see him from the right, the left, and everything. You understand? But I still believe Arteta still does not know which team is going to be consistent about. You understand? There should always be consistent, not like always, there should be consistency. And you know that, okay, yes, this team is going to win a match for you. Then you have a very solid bench line. You understand?
I think what Arteta does is when he looks at the game ahead, if it's a team that is being underestimated, he reshuffles the Arsenal team.
Yes.
Because I saw that yesterday while watching the game. I saw that, they played really just, the bare minimum, knowing that they could beat that team. But it's in football, it's very, very risky to do that, because this
Champions League.
Yes, now Champions League, you can't
one
be
very
doing
clear
that.
chance that it was Raya that saved us. You understand? So you do not gamble or probably look down anything. It's a Champions League.
Yeah.
Anybody could come on from anywhere and beat
So I get
anybody.
what you're saying is,
You understand?
Arteta needs to have a solid 11.
I understand the fact that he kept Saka on the bench. Probably, okay, yes, Madueke is out now on injury. You still have to protect Saka somehow. Do you understand? Because Madueke is gone for 2 months. You have to protect Saka. You don't bring him on for 90 minutes on every game. You understand? But having Martinelli on the right flank, knowing that he doesn't really perform, even though he did try it yesterday. And Martinelli did something yesterday that I don't know if anybody that watched that match saw it. Gyökeres was actually the one that's supposed to score that goal.
Okay.
The ball was headed in. You understand? Martinelli could have just tapped it in, but he was following it to see if he was going to enter. But unlucky for Gyökeres, the ball hits the bar. Then Martinelli tapped it in. That was somehow fantastic, as in they really wanted the ball to
I was waiting to hear what you were going to say, because in my opinion, right? Yes, I think his reflex, Martinelli's reflex, was really, really good. Not too many players would
before the league started, we've actually criticized him when he came on. We thought we were going to be he's going to be on the bench. He messes up, but I think the spirit of having so much competitor boosts your confidence, or probably you want to improve your how good you are, because he has come on from the bench now and scored 3 goals this season. The last Champions League match, he scored 1. Yesterday, he scored 2. So, I think the Arsenal team is actually balanced, but we are still trying to pitch players to know which is going to be the right and how we're going to set it up. Merino came on yesterday. He played perfectly well. But don't forget that against Newcastle, Merino didn't really perform well. He had to be subbed, and then again, Odegaard is out. He's back in. And you can actually see what he's doing. You cannot underestimate the influence of Odegaard in that team. So I even think with Odegaard, Gyökeres is going to score a whole lot more goals on.
It's so fresh.
Things. Your analysis all out, bro. But no one, everywhere good, everywhere marama. You know, say, from my own observation, you see this, when the big boys, those big boys, say that they play Champions League, they play Premiership, you understand? Then, say even Carabao Cup still they early, FA Cup still they come. So, say, now, I don't go talk, say, take risk, or maybe underestimate Olympiacos, because Olympiacos don't be small team. So, but, the injury, like as you said now, Madueke now don't get injury. You don't go on just risk Saka. Meanwhile, you still get Premiership to play for weekend. And you don't say today na Thursday. Now we will still play Premiership. So at times you don't go to blame all these coaches. You understand? Because they're the fool. They don't go overwork their players if you don't call them fit. So but no wala, what you talk that true. But what I know to say, for what be at the CEO for that Premiership team, now Arsenal na incomplete. Front, midfield, back, Arsenal complete. No one like everywhere good. You understand? Not be all this one
just technical advisors giving the coach some side advices, and you have to now cater for everybody and also cater for yourself,
of course,
and the team. So I mean, I understand what the pressure might be looking like. Mr. Q, who, like we've spoken about, just a few teams in the Champions League. Who are you looking at? Like, which team do you think we should look out for, like, from your own opinion, or which set of teams you think?
Well, I think first of all, you have to look out for PSG, the
Thank you very
champions.
much.
You have to look out for Bayern Munich, because Harry Kane is in the form of his life. Harry Kane has already scored 10 goals. Do you understand? The non-competition this season. You have to look at,
that just started?
Yes, you have to look at Barcelona as well. Barcelona. Even though they played, woefully against PSG yesterday, but you have to look at the Barcelona team as well. Then you have to look at Man City as well. Because Haaland is also in top form. He has already scored 11 goals in 8 matches already. So those 4 things, I think you have to really look out for them.
Man City.
This Champions League.
I don't really want to look Man City, shy.
No, but you cannot
you can't take it away from them.
Can't roll them out.
No, I don't want to say Man City, but you cannot take anything away from Pep. He's one of the best coaches in the world.
Yeah.
You understand? If he leaves Man City today, I'm sure Barcelona, Real Madrid, they're going to be going for him. You understand? And you watched the PSG match yesterday, PSG Barca. You understand? Did you see what that little boy did yesterday? Lamine Yamal. I have no doubt that boy is going to win. He's going to win the.
They use ball they play.
I mean, I've been hearing whispers and people suspecting that he might be or have been overused and he's not gonna go the distance. But I think he's reassuring everybody that he just give us breaks more. But in my opinion, in my personal opinion, I feel like they should kind of rationalize how he's being used. I don't know if you see it also. I mean, the Euro Cup is also coming, and maybe they're just trying to buff him up for that also. But
for a 17 years old boy, I think he still has the strength, the energy. But the only reason why clubs don't use young players like that is because of experience. But now he has gone past the experience. You understand? He has played Champions League 2 seasons consecutively, and he has done extremely well. You understand? And also, would you remember that Mbappe was his age when he was playing for Monaco?
Yes,
you understand?
Yes.
And from then, you cannot say he has not stopped playing. I can even say he has played more games than Yamal at his age. You understand? When it was Yamal's age. So overusing him, I don't think is a flair in football. He's still very young. He's a fresh blood. And
you know, say what they happen is Ronaldo and Messi, they don't create one kind certain standard like that. Say most of these players, like if you don't play rich, you understand that certain age or score one kind goal, you don't do well. But bro, the guy is experienced already, even at his age. And from waiting they play, if he continue, you don't do like Hazard though, because Hazard don't they train. Now waiting do Hazard as he go Madrid. All those laziness over time with age again. Now waiting make him gone smart if you don't touch her like this, you don't get injury, you can't even fat. You understand? But the boy is doing well, and if he continue like this, I think say he go far.
Mr. Fresh.
Yeah.
Forget that way they talk. This one you block your eye. I want you to talk about Chelsea. I need you to, and I know say you just introduce them small, but I need an in-depth analysis of what you think your team needs.
I know the fear or shame to talk about my team now. I don't say even when as the season starts, I they boost, I they talk, you understand? But for the last 4 matches now or 3 matches, Chelsea has been a shadow of themselves. Like I they wonder. For me now to call all those prophets what they do, say that me talk about. I don't know as I want they talk about again. You understand? And again, I don't know. The coach need to do something because I don't know why they go play like 3 matches. 3 matches straight, they collect red card. There's something wrong somewhere. You understand? I watched the match. You know, at the time they were slow. Later they picked up. They play. But I don't just be impressed because at the end of the day, own goal and score. So it come like say they don't even see back of the net. Even the lineup, as he say, he carry George put for 9. I couldn't wonder what did happen. I see João Pedro because me I feel say if to say João Pedro even start that match, you understand? Maybe if for score, because there were some chances where one clear-cut chance where George gets like this. He just, but when you don't, just play and you don't call hold indecisive, like you don't know waiting you want to do. Just a waste time. That's why he missed that. You understand? You needed someone like João Pedro for that 9, but you don't even just do him. You just put that small boy George, where you don't be even striker normally. If they play normally, just they play from wing. So man, the Chelsea team, I don't know what they want to talk, but they need to reshuffle.
They need to buff themselves up.
They need to reshuffle.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
So I don't know. They are not doing well now. They manage. Thank God say they managed win that match. Thank God say they managed win that. So I don't know. It's like you. How you see that?
What do you feel about Garnacho?
Garnacho.
How you see
Garnacho
him so far?
He's a good player. You don't say when they buy a player like this, especially Chelsea, by pressure. They always bound pressure on that. But if you watch the game, for me, Garnacho try. He played well. You understand? He played well. So with time, you understand, he go still pick up, because now even Garnacho self even make that own goal even happen self. So I saw he was there. He was really disturbing them for that win. So at least I prefer Garnacho than Gittins. That's why that Gittins self they even play, because from the way he's looking now, but that Gittins go chop bench. Go chop bench well. So as you don't see him so now, so it be that Chelsea matter. More leave him. We will continue Chelsea matter later. And then yesterday, big boys play yesterday. You understand? And now the defending champion, PSG and Barcelona. And now why I talk say PSG are one of the favorite teams, even as it did, like, because they still prove say that they be the defending champion. PSG went away with 2-1. Mr. Q,
yes.
How you see the match? You watch them now?
Yes. It was quite a very exciting match, But Barca played very well for the first 30 minutes, and they got a goal through Ferran Torres, but they didn't put a lot of pressure on the ball, and they were shambles in the midfield, because Ruiz and Vitinha were able to control the midfield, control the pace of the game after the first 30 minutes. And there is this problem with Barcelona playing high defense line. If you have very quick attackers or wing backs, they will always get caught on the break.
Yeah.
Look at how Hakimi, he ran through the match, he was able to open, their defense. He played with a lot of energy.
He always delivers.
So and Barcelona, they were defensively, they were a bit poor, because Kubasi made some certain mistakes. Konate too, he was caught off the ball a couple of times, and Gerard Martin didn't play very well at left back, So it was an interesting game. And don't forget that even PSG didn't play with Kvaratskhelia and Dembele, their best 2 forward players. PSG didn't play with them, and they outplayed Barca.
They still delivered.
Yeah, they still delivered. They played with a lot of energy, with a lot of intent, and PSG really made a statement yesterday that they are still a force to be reckoned with in the Champions League football, and I still pick them as the favourites to win the competition with what they performed last night. It was a very wonderful performance from PSG, and the manager got the tactics very, very, very right. It was on point, and it was quite a good game for PSG. And even the boy that scored the first goal, 19 years old, Muyulu, he played with a lot of energy. He gave Barcelona defense a lot of problems, So it was quite a very good game for me.
Now what thing I use like now what go tell you say Luis Enrique a good coach, because you don't see him say when he even come PSG. Mbappe won't go now. You understand? Because that time it be like say their game just they settled about Mbappe. Say if Mbappe come out, they win Champions League.
I really felt bad for Mbappe.
Like they play as team. Like anybody fit score. Okay, imagine now Dembele no play, this one no play, yes, but they play, they still play, they still win. May you know say, no be by say, if this guy no play, if this guy no play, no. All of them they play ball, all of them they ball. Imagine that small boy who they bring from that one still play, they disturb them. So there is always a replacement for anybody. You understand? But you don't see them now. PSG, watch out for PSG because now them be defending champion. Now them, they still made a statement. You understand? That yesterday. But no wala, Mr. Budo, the Champions League, we see they talk about.
We will move on to
our Premiership.
Predictions this weekend.
You don't
I'll start with Mr. Bimbo. What are you looking at this weekend?
Okay. So for Arsenal West Ham, I don't want to be sentimental because I'm an Arsenal fan, but we all know that Arsenal has a very, very good team now. So we're going to actually beat, I'll predict a 3-0 against West Ham.
Now walk over with that.
You understand? So for Man U Sunderland, Sunderland won their last match. You understand? And they have a couple of players in the team now. You understand? My former captain is actually their captain now, Granit Xhaka. So Man U is a team that you cannot say, even though they are a big name, they were a big name. You can't say they would beat Sunderland. So my prediction on that is going to be a little sentimental. You understand?
Okay.
Simply because I don't like Man U. I don't like anything that makes Man U fans happy. You understand what I'm saying? Also,
Omenka we here.
And also, they are not doing anything right. They are doing almost everything wrong now. So my prediction will probably be, if I don't want to be too biased on them, maybe they could win 1-0, or it could end up 1-1. So
okay, that's a fair prediction. That's a fair prediction. How about which other team?
Chelsea,
Liverpool. You understand? I'll be a little sentimental. I'll be rooting for Chelsea this time around. I would expect Chelsea to. They've been performing extremely silly of late. 3 red cards in the last 3 matches.
So you just have this emotional, like the underdog for that match.
Listen, but you still can't take it that Chelsea is a small team that Liverpool is just going to walk over.
Yeah.
You understand? Considering the fact that Liverpool, they are also shaky. They've been shaky this season. You understand? They've only played Arsenal as a top team. What other top team have they played? Okay, Man U.
Yeah.
You understand? So, and they flogged Man U actually. But they magically, they won me with a free kick. But against Chelsea is actually a very strong and physical team. You understand? I can't tell, but I would sentimentally reach a 1-1 draw for both of them. But Liverpool could still.
I think I'll go for Liverpool in that match because with the consecutive concerns in the team, and then looking at Chelsea, I feel like they are going to want to prove something in that match. It's not going to be about just the tactics or the gameplay. It's going to be like a roller coaster of emotions of wanting to prove something, and that would make the Liverpool team, do better in that match. Yeah, I just feel like you should look out for Liverpool. But all the same, it's going to be a very, very, very tough match.
As a Chelsea fan, you understand?
Yeah.
I know just when they talk too much. You understand? Normally, Chelsea is supposed to win that game, but I don't know what I want to talk. You understand? I shall not say over 2.5 concerta for that match. That's all I do. If Chelsea win the match, fine. I will come make mouth. If they don't win, it's still fine. If they carry draw, fine. Everywhere good, everywhere marama. Man U, Sunderland, I can never support Man U. I know they had my feelings. You understand? Me, I dey pray to God make Sunderland win Man U so that everywhere will see they peaceful. You understand? If na draw, no wahala. But I just dey pray make Man U don't win Sunderland, make Sunderland even win them, or they play draw so that everywhere will see they peaceful. You understand? For this room. Then these other people they play Arsenal and West Ham. That one I will suya. You understand? That one I suya for Arsenal. Now very soft suya. You understand? I walk over. If Arsenal don't win that match, man, I know take us out. You understand? In fact, me, I give West Ham 2 goals. That's not going that much.
Guess what? Guess what? Ominka just text me now, say, so because your prophecy don't face, say you get the way you just cool. Why you not so optimistic about your team? You just get your voice.
Even when the failure is not here.
I swear.
Leave that to see. When I leave matter, Man U is still going to shock people.
Maybe after like 4-5 seasons.
Man City, Brentford. That match,
Man City are going to flog them.
But I see Man City winning. I see a straight win for Man City. That's what they see. So, I don't see them now. We go still do our Saturday, be now for Solo Sport Predict TV. Saturday, the way they choke up. Everywhere, Marama, Babata, different people. You go see as boys, they play ball. You understand? Everywhere for this side, the enjoyment. You understand? Even as today for studio yourself, the enjoyment today. You understand? Thank you, Mr. Q, the man of truth, Mr. Bibbs, and our English teacher, Mr. Bono Singson. Now we be the channel. Now we they come to see. Solo Sport Predict TV. Make that subscribe, like, watch, and share. Now we there here. It's all about you. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.